Good morning. It's day 33 now, I believe. I just read Jeremiah chapter 49, and there's construction going on my street, so I've got some background noise. But the Lord has seemed to bless us with a new house coming soon, so I should have my own office not too long from now. So I just want to start off being thankful for everything the Lord's given me and the blessings He's given me. And my strength has definitely been to turn to Him when I need something, like asking Him for a new office. Looks like it's coming. We've got a pending offer on another house, and I've got a pending offer on my house. So it's coming along. But chapter 49 here of Jeremiah, there's several nations or groups of people that God is also passing judgment on. And He lists exactly what they're doing, what they're turning to, I believe. And they're not turning to God. That's what I'm getting out of this. Like starting with the Ammonites, He says concerning them, saith the Lord, hath Israel no sons? Hath he no heir? Why then doth their king inherit Gad, and his people dwell in his cities? So the people of the Ammonites are like, they took over the Israel's cities, Israel's promised land, and they're not looking to God. They want these cities, so they took them over. And God's going to judge them and turn their country into the opposite of beautiful, basically. Desolation is coming to them. And then He goes to Edom, and He says, concerning them, saith the Lord of hosts, is wisdom no more in Teman? Is counsel perished from the prudent? Is their wisdom vanished? So they turn to their own wisdom, and God is punishing them as well. He's really cleaning house over here. Edom, coming from Esau, that line, they never embraced God like Jacob did, like Israel did. And He tells them you better go hide up in the nooks and the crannies of the hills, because invaders are coming, and you're also going to have your cities torn down. He's trying to get them to turn to Him. He's not just dealing with the Jews, He's also dealing with all the people surrounding them, saying it's a time of upheaval. He wants people to turn to Him. And He's looking at Damascus. He says concerning Damascus, Hamath is confounded, and Arpad, for they have heard evil tidings. They are faint-hearted. There is sorrow on the sea. It cannot be quiet. So they're looking at everyone around them, and they're getting afraid. They're going, man, everyone around us is getting conquered. What do we do? And it doesn't say that they turn to God. He tells them, you need to flee. I hope they listen to Him. God's giving them a way out. He tells them to flee. And then He looks at Kedar, and He says concerning Kedar and the kingdom of Hazor, thus saith the Lord, arise ye, go up to Kedar, and spoil the men of the east. And these are nomadic tribes. I think there are people today that they would cherish getting outdoors and living outside more than they do God. They worship the creation more than the Creator, and they turn to their flocks of sheep, to their tents. They just wander around, and they never actually look for God. They're wandering vertically and not horizontally. And he pronounces judgment again against them. All their camels shall be a booty, and the multitude of their cattle a spoil. He's going to scatter them, and the last verse, it shall come to pass in latter days that I will bring again the captivity of Elam, saith the Lord. So they're going to go into captivity again. So His judgment is wide-reaching. All these people that never turned to Him, they saw the Jews prosper for hundreds of years, and they fought with the Jews. They turned to their own manly things, and they never once tried to take on the true God. I do believe that God tried to reach them. And this is a point in time when very few people are actually turning to God, and I think God is cleaning house in this chapter. And I think we have something similar going on today. I mean, there are Christians out there getting the word out. We had a missionary just come through, and they're preaching the gospel. They're telling everyone about the true God, and there's constant rejection, constant fear of what someone's going to do to me, constant faith on our own wisdom. Science is the key. Constant, well, if I just have a house, I'll just live my days on my own house and my own land. We'll just trust in our cities. Or we'll just be a hermit and not interact with anybody. No, it's not going to work. God's going to clean house. Whether it's now or the tribulation or the coming of Christ, He's going to clean house. And we need to turn to Him. That's what I'm getting here. I need to turn to God.